Morning. Out of one, into the other. Yep, we're full. That should be a little over two full fill-up, or that should be two full fill-ups. We're gonna get filled up, and then we're gonna go. Well, we're gonna go empty it out. Simple as that. Hopefully, we're gonna finish wheat today. Dad still has 3 fields to do that I'm gonna plant, but it's a grand total of 14 acres, I believe. So hopefully he can accomplish that, but he's got to move a few times. Still shouldn't be an issue. I'm glad he's harvesting those fields and not me, because that's a pain in the butt. But we get to plant them, which is also a pain in the butt. Put our door down. I really like these remotes. Used to sliding doors. So once I get filled up, I'm going to take my pickup truck over where we're going to be working today. And then Dad's gonna give me a ride back over here before he gets started. Like I say, he's gonna be running beans today. There's not a lot to do, so he'll probably start somewhat early. Normally around here, there's enough dew about every morning. Beans are hard to get started before, really before 11, 12 o'clock, but there's not much. It's 9 o'clock now. I'd say as soon as BJ gets done helping Jeff shuttle trucks around, they'll probably get started. And then later, when I give Dad a camera, you can see how wrong I was. I'm pretty sure BJ and Jeff are actually working on a grain bin. One of the bins we have left to fill has some issues around the sides of it. Really, it needs a new bottom ring. Leaks in a little bit of water. They're trying to patch that with tar the best they can. Apparently, we need to let it warm up more. Turns out it didn't have no gas in it. I have to ask BJ what happened there. Must be feeding the pigeons. To the field we go. Propane man taking care of us. Klein Energy, local propane place. Can't thank them enough. They are top-notch service. Basically, old George over there, anytime he drives by and sees a dryer running, he's got extra gas, he's filling her up. The shape of this field, super efficient. We're basically down in a ravine. 15 acres is done. With this field being so goofy shaped, it took right at an hour. Normally in an hour I could plant 25 to 30 acres, so quite a bit slower when you're this curvy and inefficient. Kept dragging up a little bit where it is slightly damp still, but it's planted. Don't worry about that little piece right there. Well, since we're right beside the shop, I'm gonna grab a sandwich and then we're gonna head over to the next field. It's either now or never. This is where Dad is running today. It's only 11 acres there. That will not take him long at all. But we're gonna plant there. Now to the next goofy shaped field. You may be wondering, why is this little nook here? Well, Dad's house is right there. And we can see there's a hillside there. Same here, we got a hillside there, hills all the way around here, stream/property line, and the stream bends over. Makes for some goofy fields. Came down to visit us. I'm sure he's going to check to see how I'm doing planting, but he also came to get a camera. So hopefully we get some good harvest footage. Now this is the field he was running in last night whenever he finished for the evening. Well, his header control cable broke in this field, so not the greatest cut. Basically, when you don't have header control, that means that you are the one adjusting up and down constantly, and well, it's just harder to do. You end up missing some places. There they go. Hey everybody. Well, get send or no send. Well, we're not plugged, so that's cool.
Well, we got these little patches done.
So this is our home farm. My house is right there. Dad's right there. There's the old barn, the old shop, the office. And that used to be the grain setup.
Yeah, move up the road instead of going back the other way up the hill back here behind us that way. We're wanting to do this. The trucks are down here. Parking there got more room, so we don't have to go through the bean fields split. We try to keep track of the farms, so we didn't want to. Just a little easier to just go this way. We go down the highway. We can get down through there, okay, should. I guess I didn't have my mic on, so I don't know if it makes a difference or not. I think it's on. Oh, somebody lost their mattress. Daggone. Yep. Oh. Got a tar print on now. You got that taken over to the shop, put it up in the loft. Ryan had a nice bed there. This is where we get our LP gas right here for dryer houses. And my brother-in-law machine shop right across the road here. Just pretty close to home here and everything. There's all the mailboxes you can see down through there, I think. Well, some people will pull over, and some people, like this guy behind, he don't even want to stop. Now, right here's where it's really narrow. So both tars over the line there. BJ's up ahead of me there ways. Right back in there is where we're going. Turn in right up here. But got a line behind us. I believe we're gonna make it. We made her.
Things have changed a little. Here's where we exercise freedom. For those of you not from the United States, well, you might not get it. I'm gonna fill up again. Originally, I thought this was gonna be the last fill up. I have one pro box of wheat I was saving just in case we were a little short. And, well, I think we're going to be a few acres short, so we'll have to fill up one more time. Well, put one pro box, which is about a quarter of a fill up. I think that was quite the shop upgrade. That's the old shop. Kind of a cobbled mess of buildings, but at the time it worked really well. So this started off as going to be a fertilizer barn. Dad built that. My dad, my grandpa, my uncle, they built it in, I believe, the 80s. And Dad added on to it 3 times. And, you know, served our family for a lot of years, but definitely not as good as the new shop anymore. People keep asking about the Roxor. There it is. Still have it. Don't you love it when your buddy calls you to tell you he's done with harvest? Just got off the phone with Master Pipe Layer. And he's laying pipe. Field pipe. Because he's done with harvest. That's impressive.
Got some new neighbors up here, I think. Got some goats. They put up a fence. Now, they were on us about 10 feet. And I don't mind some. They never said nothing. The biggest thing is there's a tree down up here. And they never moved it out in the fields from their side. They just built over top of the tree with fence. So I'm gonna see if I can get some of these beans right here. See the tree right up there. That's a heck of a note. At least they could have cut the tree, built the fence, drug it down the field, but they didn't. So I don't know. I don't know who it is. We'll find out. No big deal, I guess. But goats probably over here too, eating crops in. But yeah, that's a heck of a note. At least they could have drug this damn tree out of the field. But they didn't, so whatever. We'll get her this winter. This first round wasn't much. You see, neighbors got pine trees here right on the line almost. There wasn't nothing under them pine trees. Plus, dry as is, roots can go out in the field, suck all the water out. I trimmed them trees once, boy, he didn't like it. And I said, well, you can trim them. He said, well, go ahead. Trim them with the backhoe. He didn't like it. But then his wife come out and she give me all kinds of She didn't like it either, but I did trim them, but they need. I don't know, trimmed again, but I guess just leave them alone. Ain't gonna raise nothing under them anyway. Just cut the roots off. That might be what we need to do. Get down with the ripper and cut the roots off.
13-acre field right here. Across the creek bank right there, that is the beaver field. So if you've been watching our fall harvest before, we've always fought issues with beaver there. This year's no different. Only this year it's worse. We definitely need to get someone to trap these beaver. Got some people that are going to say they're going to. We'll see. But they have destroyed that creek so bad that at one point it had flooded all of that cornfield. It didn't kill the corn or anything. It probably irrigated it, maybe not, but we need to get rid of some beaver. Destructive little animals. Very neat how they do it, but very destructive. And there's where they've been eating the corn. I guess not really eating the corn, but using it for their dam. Got a coyote right behind me.
Yeah, another one of my peeves, or pet peeves, is they got new poles in, electric company. Took 2 years before I got done. Well, this set of poles were wooden. They was out in the field to the right. Oh, probably 50 yards. So we could get around with planter and whatever we wanted to get around, sprayer, and had no problem. Sprayer's 120 foot, you're passing okay. Well, they moved them over 50 foot from the line. Brian got through okay. I can't get floor planter through it, can't get the sprayer through it. So I kind of messed up. I was worried about them up there where they put all the extra poles, new ones. I was worried about them there and didn't look at this until they set the poles, poured the concrete, come back here, and it's too late to move them. They wouldn't move. Now we just gotta go around them. Won't be able to plant it next to the fence, but I did talk to the neighbor. And he said he could take the fence out because he don't have any cattle anymore and move it over a little bit. Let me plant through there, get 60 foot, so that'd be nice. Nice I can do that. So hopefully we'll do that this winter, take the fence out. Because this is good accord. Next year, you know, electric company, utilities, gotta have them, but they don't make anything, don't help you out any, usually. Sun's going down, makes it hard to see going into the sun and glare. Pretty flat ground through here, so the header control, means it's not working, it ain't too bad. I just try to keep an eye on behind the head. I can see if I'm low enough or too low. Sometimes it'll drag up if I'm too low. Got too much pressure on the bar. 36 acres in this field. We've got 10 acres done, so then there's 14 acres up there, the 2 acre patch, and on up there some more, so we'll get what we can tonight. Air is moving, wind was blowing, now it's kind of quit, so it might not get too tough too early, so we'll run as long as we can.
On to the next one. Doing a little wheeling here. If I could just get these tractors on, or these tires on my Jeep, I feel like wheeling would be a little easier. Yep, more beaver damage. There's where they had it flooded. This whole road was underwater. There's a beaver hut, we believe. I think it's a beaver hut. Dad tore it out with a backhoe, and of course they just built it right back. Oh, look, they got another little dam built right there. Good for them. Fun, fun, fun.
Pulling hard. I think my rock trap's full of dirt. Got so much dirt in it. I'm gonna get out. Can't clean it out. See if that's a problem. I'll take you along with me. Get my rod here. We'll put the stop down. Let's set you up there. That's a rock trap right up there. There's a rock right there. One rock. Yeah, there's another rock down there too. 2 rocks. Might be why I heard running around in there.
So we are done with this field. Unfortunately, we are out of seed. So I want to go get that Pro Box. I want to go get the Pro Box, put it in the planter. I don't know if we're going to go do that field tonight. We might do it in the morning. We're waiting on the dew to work, or dew to burn off anyways. Man, I thought we were done with this seed tender.
3421 Pioneer. The half over by Fisher's is 3515 Pioneer. Okay, it just ain't very good. I don't know if I'm thin, I don't know, dry weather or what.
Be a whole lot cooler if we had lights in this hoop barn. I always thought it was kind of silly that this thing had lights. I really appreciate those right now. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Yeah, I guess I better shut the shop up and everything. It's late enough that I'm gonna stop in here and grab me one of my factory meals for dinner. We'll eat that on the road to this in the tender or planter, and we'll see what time it is. I might go finish that. I'd like to really just be done with wheat.
Yeah, we're still running about 8 o'clock. Going to 8 o'clock, so I've got a few acres left. One end of the field, beans pretty good. The other end here, they're kind of not as tall, don't seem as thick. I know some of them a little thinner out there, but you got these what they call duck's feet on the reel. Every third tooth has them about 2 inches wide. Boy, I can let the reel down and it really pushes them back in to cut them off. If you raise it up, you kind of run over the beans and cleans them. You don't get them cut real clean. But I really like them. Like these beans right here, real short. Much dust, it's hard to see that. If I put that reel down, it'll shove them right back in there and help cut them off. So I really like him. They come from May West. So I like to thank May West. They're pretty good product. I really like them. They stay on, they just snap on, easy to put on. I don't think I've lost one. If I get little taller beans, then I'll just raise the reel up. But you don't raise the reel up, it'll kind of feed them around the reel, but you just raise it up some and just keep right on going and just shovel, paddle them right back in there. Hey, we're gonna call it a night. Trucks are loaded. I don't like opening up fields at dark. It's starting to get tough, so we'll call it a night.
Well, guys, if you haven't noticed, in the past month, I switched cameras. Camera I'm using now is a Sony ZV-1, I believe. And I learned a pretty valuable lesson about that camera, that if you change settings on it to a certain setting, you can still record. Only thing is you don't record any audio. So that's what happened here. The rest of this video has no audio to it. So ended up putting the seed in the tender, filled up the planter with what was left, and decided that, you know what, it's this late, might as well go finish that wheat field, be done with it. That way I can get back to harvesting. So that's what it did. Ended up getting done about 10 o'clock or so. All the wheat is now in the ground. Huge relief, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that. It took way longer than I was expecting, but hey, now it's done. So thanks for watching. If you guys would do me a favor, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, drop us a comment, and we will see you in the next one.